Good morning, happy new vlog. You have no idea how excited this coffee gets me. I feel like a different person each time it's sunny and beautiful outside, and finally after so long in the UK it's not raining. Let's do skincare and then I'm gonna update you with everything we are doing in this vlog because it's gonna be a full one at home, and I hope so much that you guys are gonna enjoy it because I'm planning to vlog everything and kind of spend the day together if it makes any sense. So let's get into it. I don't know if it's just me, but I always have to drink my coffee with a glass of water at the same time, otherwise I can't drink it. Today is hair wash day, so that's why my hair looks like this. It's also self-tan day, which gets me so excited. I was thinking about doing a change of my hair for so long, but I was so unsure about what should I do. I didn't want to cut my hair, and at the same time I didn't want to go way too dark with my hair. So I think the final result, it's just perfect. The hair color is very similar to my natural hair color, and you guys, it's literally been years since I didn't dye my hair any other color than blonde, so it is a huge change for me. If you have large pores, use this. It's one of the best products I've used for my large pores, and I can see the difference. It's amazing. Usually you should apply it on a cotton pad. I just put a couple of drops in my palm and then I go all over this area here where my large pores are. I'm not sure if I told you this so far, but my sister is getting married this year. So this means that in a couple of months we will be traveling back home for her wedding. It's such a weird feeling, but at the same it's such a beautiful feeling. I will always see her like my little sister. When we were younger, I used to take care of her and look after her. I can't do that as I used to do it anymore because obviously she lives in Romania, I live here. Sometimes I actually feel like she's also looking after me. Basically now we are taking care of each other. Even though we live so far away, we still talk to each other like multiple times a day, and this makes a huge difference in my life, and I know that in her life as well. We have that beautiful bond, that beautiful connection, which I know not all the siblings have, and we didn't have it either when we were younger, but something happened at some point. And since then it's so awkward to say this because obviously I'm married now and my husband is my best friend as well, but I feel like my sister knows me better than anyone on this world. It's something I can't describe, and something which I definitely love so much. Skincare routine is done. I didn't mention this. I have combination to oily skin type. I have large pores. I have skin imperfections. I have acne scars as well. So these are some of the products that worked just wonderful for me so far. There is something else I want to show you though, because there are some other products which I think so many of you will love. If you guys have a similar skin type and you are struggling with the same skin concerns, then I also recommend you this product. This is one of the best serums I've tried so far. It contains 3 different serums: hyaluronic acid, C+, niacinamide, ferulic acid. I hope I pronounced this ingredient correctly. Each time after I'm using this, it feels like I had a facial. The ingredients are so good. Another product which I've started to use like recently, I would say 1 month, it's this one. This is the facial radiance pads. They are safe for sensitive skin. They contain glycolic acid and lactic acid. By the way, make sure that you are applying SPF daily, especially when you are using this type of ingredients. Another product which I highly recommend is this mask with niacinamide from Pharmacy Beauty. Contains 10% niacinamide. It's a night mask, so you apply this one as the last step in your skincare routine. You do all your skincare routine in the evening and then you go with this one and then you go to bed. I love it. I love it so much. My skin texture is so good. If you are just like me and you have any skin texture, if you have any large pores, and if you have any acne scars, skin imperfections such as blemishes, wrinkles and so on, then these are some of the products that you should definitely try. This mask, it's so good. It refines my skin texture and pores as well. I think I'm using it for almost 1 year and I can't live without it. I finish a jar and then I get another one. It's so good. I just can't stop using it. I'm using it almost every night before I go to bed, and I think I could never stop talking enough about it. It's so good. I love it and I highly recommend it. Okay, now moving into the next product. This is something you definitely need to have. I heard so many reviews about it and I was like, does it really worth the hype? I'm gonna give it a go because otherwise I can't say if it works or not. And you guys, I think it's the best decision I ever made to start using it, especially if you have any redness, if you have sensitive skin. You know what, I'm actually gonna apply it so you can see how it looks like. This is actually a color correcting cream, a color correcting treatment. You need the smallest amount ever. I'm just gonna apply it all over the face. It's green, as you can can see, it's slowly starting to change the color and adapt to your natural skin color. The skin looks so glowy, so healthy. I love to use it as a base, so I'm applying it underneath my foundation or underneath my BB cream, but definitely you can use it as its own without applying anything else. The skin looks so glowy. I'm not sure how well you can see on the camera, but it looks so glowy, so healthy, and on top of that all, it also helps to improve the skin texture. Of course, as with all the skin products, you have to give it time, so don't expect to see results overnight. Again, this is another product which I've started using last year, so I am very confident when I say it makes a huge difference in my skin, in my mood, and in my life in general, because I feel so confident. I feel so good about my skin now, and I can see such a huge improvement. And you guys, trust me, I used to struggle with acne a lot, especially when I was a teenager, and my life was so different because I was always, I would say, not confident. Maybe this is the most beautiful word which I can use in this situation. These are all the products that I trust, I'm using at the moment, and I highly recommend you guys. You have no idea how happy I am that I finally managed to talk about my favorite skincare products, because I've been trying to do this for so long. There are so many other products which I've tried and I definitely love, so I'm gonna make sure to keep you posted with everything I'm trying in the next vlogs. Sometimes I have the feeling that I'm not doing this so often, and it's so annoying. And I realized this because my sister was asking me about some recommendations. She was like, why you never talk about this? And I was like, yeah, that's true. You're right, you're actually right, so I should do this more often. Okay, so now the day can start. Let's go downstairs and make some breakfast. I hope Marius is not in any meetings, so he will be able to have breakfast with me. Now let's make breakfast. I promise you're gonna love this. It's super healthy and so good, especially if you are having a coffee as well in the morning. I already had my coffee, so I'm gonna skip that one. I drink only one coffee a day. And for breakfast, I'm gonna do fat-free quark from Tesco. My favorite dates. These are the best I've tried so far. If you have any other recommendations, let me know in the comments. Raspberries, blueberries, and half banana. And these are so good. I'm gonna have these ones, but I also love these. Also, I forgot to show you how beautiful is my flower bouquet. I love so much how the roses are starting to bloom. It's so pretty. These ones were barely bloomed when I got them. And I also believe it looks so nice here on my kitchen table. I love it so much. And the vase is from H&M, by the way, guys. I'm gonna link it in the description below. There's a smaller version as well. It's just stunning. I love it so much. Sometimes I have this as dessert as well. Honestly, you guys, you need to try this. It's so good. Let's see if Marius is coming downstairs to have breakfast with me. I kind of have the feeling it's not gonna happen, because otherwise he will be already here. At 11 AM in the morning, we have like our date in the kitchen to have breakfast together. Another thing on the to-do list today is to cook. And I know it sounds like a big thing to do, when people are usually cooking every day. I am cooking every day, don't get me wrong, but sometimes the meals take longer. So what I want to do today is the soup. This type of soup, which is actually meatballs soup, and it's so good. We discussed last night about what shall we have. Oh, hello. Hello. I was talking about what we are cooking today. I am actually cooking, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna be in the meeting. So
what are we eating today?
Talked about it last night, don't you remember?
Oh,
the meatball soup.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's very good.
Yeah, I know, it's very good. I know you love it. So maybe I can share the recipe with you guys. I'm actually gonna film whilst I'm doing, because this might be something that you will love. I'm not sure if it's a traditional recipe, traditional Romanian recipe, or if it's something that it's popular.
I like your setup, by the way.
I'm glad that you love it. I've been working hard for it.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's also a bit intimidating.
What?
Big light, the camera, the iPad as display.
So you're talking about what I see, not about what everyone else sees on the camera.
Oh no, this looks nice as well. It's just like...
Yeah, it is a little bit. Let me finish. I just realized that I'm talking with my mouth full, which is not nice. Don't do like me. So it is a little bit intimidating. When I started vlogging, actually, I was so confused, because at the moment I have my camera on the tripod, and at the same time I can see myself on the iPad, which helps a lot, makes a huge difference because I always struggle to see if I am focused or not. So since I'm using this, everything is so smooth and nice. But sometimes it's weird because I tend to look in the iPad so often instead of looking at you guys. But I promise I'm gonna get better at it. And the light, of course, I need the light. We are living in the UK. It's hard to have the good light. Are you having breakfast as well?
Yeah, I just realized that you already started to eat. Right?
Yeah, just because I was showing them the breakfast, my favorite breakfast. So
I'm gonna show you my breakfast in a second.
we started to eat a little bit healthier than usual. We are trying to be careful about calories, sugar, salt, and everything else. We are not dieting, but...
Protein. This is my breakfast.
Your breakfast, yeah.
It's actually like brunch, even though it's 11.
It is, but 11 o'clock it works for both of us. He's almost finishing his morning meetings, so very often we can have breakfast together because we are having it at 11 a.m. Time for breakfast.
Eat.
How is your day so far?
Didn't you hear? Calls, calls and calls.
Are you a software developer?
I think I'm like a software manager. I don't know, like a project manager. I have way too many calls and way too little time to actually do my work.
It definitely sounds like that. I mean, I think you have more meetings than I used to have when I was working in HR. And you shouldn't have this many meetings, right?
I know, we always complain in the retro saying that we have too many meetings.
Breakfast is served.
Almost. It's prepared and now I cook it. You ready? This will be the fastest cooking time ever. Done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Good stuff.
Do you guys remember when I was telling you this morning that it's warm and nice? Actually not warm and nice, that it's sunny and it's not that cold anymore outside. Well, it's not the case anymore. It's not sunny and it's not warm at all. It's actually a little bit windy. I don't even know if you guys can hear me very well. But we are still doing our steps today. Whew, I already got tired, I can't believe it. I need to practice this more often. I used to be so good in the summer at doing my steps every day, at least 10k steps, which is not the case these days because it's so cold outside.
And windy.
Yeah, it's so windy.
This is what is deceiving, I think. Because you look and you say, oh, it's 10 degrees or something. Oh, it should be fine. But when you go outside, it's really...
It's 10 degrees, but it feels like...
5 or something.
Yeah, and I think it's 5 degrees now.
Okay, so it probably feels like 3 or 2. Just a bit above, you know, the melting of water. Not the melting, the icing of water.
Yeah, it's cold. It's literally cold. But at least it's such a fresh air.
It's not raining, you know.
Yeah, and at least it's not raining. Almost finished the soup. I'm so happy, you can't even imagine, because I started to get tired a little bit. We changed plans, so it's been a couple of hours. I filmed previously. We decided to go to the stores and then I started to cook because I had to pick up some of my treatments and the pharmacy was closing that day. Came back home very fast and I started cooking, so I didn't film anything at all. But the soup is very easy to make. If you guys need a recipe, then let me know. I can write it down in the comments and pin it for you, or maybe I can film it next time. Now the only thing it's left to do is to add the double cream. I'm also adding some garlic and that's gonna be all. I didn't plan to have this for dinner tonight, but I think I'm gonna give it a go because it smells just way too beautiful. I'll go with the garlic first. We both love garlic so much. And this is one of the soups that you can actually cook it with garlic. It's so delicious. And I use quite a lot, but in my defense, There is a lot of soup here. And lastly, the chopped fresh parsley. Look how good it looks. So tasty. Oh my god, insanely delicious, guys. What's here? What are you doing?
I'm putting some, how do you call these? Croutons?
In your soup?
Yes.
I didn't expect to see you doing that.
I did not expect it either.
We didn't have soup like that.
No,
ever.
but I think if I remember I was doing this when I was a child, and I remember if I put bread in it, it gets colder faster, I think.
Ah, okay. Okay.
What?
Nothing. It's just funny. Look what Marius does again. Oh my god, you didn't. No, you didn't do that.
I did.
That was quite a lot.
It's gonna be super tasty now.
Tasty.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it looks a bit weird, babe.
It's very good. No, I'm joking. It's fine.
It's been such a long day, but I'm so grateful I've managed to do so many things. One of the things I want to do so often these days is to share as many small vlogs on my TikTok account, and today I managed to share 3 of them. So yeah, it definitely feels so good at the end of the day. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm gonna read a few pages before I fall asleep because I already feel that I'm so sleepy. And it's not even 11 p.m. It was definitely so lovely to spend the day with you again. Okay, that's all. Sorry for my weird noises. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!